just about to go through our physical assessment test. Having done the blood pressure and we've done heart rate already, Drew, if you can just make sure we sign this consent form, mate, just so you know that you understand you're going to go through a bit of physical assessment today. We're going to make you work pretty hard to try and get you your max heart rate, and also we're going to try and get an idea of your VO2 max, mate. So I know you've read through all of these. If you can just sign that, mate, and we'll get started. We'll go next door and we'll get the physical assessment started. So today, from Drew's questionnaires, we're going to do a physical assessment on the bike, and the reason that is because Drew has got diagnosed with moderate knee osteoarthritis, so we've got to keep the weight off the knees from a running point of view, but the cycling seems to work pretty well with Drew. He does that already twice a week in our spin class, so it seems to be the easiest, it seems to be the best way we're going to be able to get a good physical assessment out of it for Drew today. Alright guys, back in the room. Now we're just going to start the bike test. So basically first what we're going to do, just so we can make sure the test is done the right way again later on, we'll just get the settings. So we'll get the level, which is level 5. That one, level 4, the seat, level 6. Okay. Righto Drew, so the test today, 12-minute cycle, mate. So we've got to try and get as far as we can in 12 minutes. Let's really try and push it as hard as we can. Get yourself into a rhythm. Let's make sure we look at make sure it's the right RPM. So if we want to try and get the rest per minute to around average about 80, if we can. Right, well done, mate. You're up to 12 minutes. And we've done 3.9 kilometres in 12 minutes, mate. Well done. Heart rate, I'll get your heart rate. Heart rate is 151. Alright, back in the gym, week 3 training program, mate. So the first 2 weeks have been just a slowly build with the training. So I know you've been doing your 2 spin cycles a week, and we've been trying to assess your intensity with your heart rate. So what we want to try and do, this is going to be a bit of a newer cycle session. Basically I'll explain how it works. So we're going to be working in 5-minute blocks. The first 5 minutes is in 1 minute, so we're going to go 15 seconds hard, 45 seconds rest. We do that for 5 minutes. The next 5 minutes you'll go straight into it, will be a 30-second sprint, 30-second rest, and then we're going to go 45-second hard, 15-second rest. So 15 minutes of solid work, and then we're going to take your heart rate after every block of 5 minutes. Okay, done your warm-up, mate. All right, now we're going to start on your first block of 5 minutes. Okay, so the first one is 15 seconds hard, 45 seconds rest. All right, so we're going to start in 5 seconds. All right, go. 15 seconds hard as you can. Try and keep that RPM over 80, mate, and especially in your work zone. Righto, last block of 5, mate. 45 seconds hard, 15 seconds rest. Let's go, pump it out. That's really good, mate. So basically with these ones, what we're trying to do, based on your resting heart rate, is to get all of these up around about 150, 155, okay? So we're slowly starting to build that over the next couple of weeks as well. So we started around 145, but we need to start building up that heart rate to really push your body, okay? Alright, so we're going to do into squats here, mate. Alright, so I know this is probably, we haven't done this a lot, so we're going to start really light. Okay, but it's about your technique. Okay, so what I want you to concentrate on is getting nice and low weights on your heels. Okay, so we're trying to keep your knees behind your toe line. Okay, so just get as close as you can, pick the bar up, and I want you to try and really lift with your legs. So just lift it up, and we're going to go into here. So in the end, we're going to come into here, because we want to go into that squat. So it's a little bit of a power lift up, and I want you to then, as you're coming down, take some pressure off again, because the heavier you go, you need to come up and then take a little bit of that pressure, so your knees need to bend. Don't just lift up and stay straight. What we're going to do is we're going to just do squats. Okay, so going all down, keep your back straight, watch out for your knees, bring your feet closer so the knees aren't going out like so. Alright, we want your knees to be down, head up, and then really pushing up. Okay, try and keep your weight on your heels. That's good form. We're going to do 10 of those. Okay, we've done 10, perfect. Okay, next time to progress this one, Drew, what I want you to try and do is to get a real power. I want you to go down again, come up into that stance. Okay, then as you're coming down, I really want you to power up. Okay, so really pushing up, make sure you're working. Okay, so coming down, up, alright, down, up. So the movement's a bit quicker, and I want you to really start to work over that muscle down, up. So what you can do, mate, before you get used to this, okay, because it's a new exercise we're doing, just start with squats up and down, right, up and down. Okay, without weight, and try to do that at pace, because that's what we want to try and do, is really work that, get the endurance and a bit of strength back in these quads again. Up, down, that's it. Right, awesome, good. Good. We're just going to go through your strength exercises for your knees, mate. Okay, so a lot of this is going to be strength around your glutes, obviously around your quads and your hamstrings. A lot of these is all about that balance and trying to control it. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to use target your glutes on the outside, so the standing leg lifts, mate. So basically what we're going to try and do is keep your hips as still as you can, and I just want you to slightly lean and take your other leg out and bring it in. Doesn't have to be fast, okay, just push it right out as much as you can and then bring it through. Okay, so basically for these ones, what they're doing is they're building strength, they're helping with your balance, okay, and we're trying to reduce the impact on your knees as well. And a lot of that comes from your glutes when we're walking and running. Sit to stand this time, mate. So this one here improves the overall strength of your knee and movement around your joint, okay, builds up those legs and the strength and mobility. Your arms across your chest, perfect, right, beautiful, keep your back straight, and then lower yourself again, good. What we don't want to try and have is your knees going over your toes, mate, so that's good, well done. We're going to do that for 1 minute, mate. Yep. So now once you've got a sort of a good way of doing it, we're going to progress to the 10 kilo weight. Okay, so again, just watch your posture. Okay, let's not make sure we're leaning too far over, and if you can, try and have your toes turn in a little bit. Good. Try and get your legs to do most of the work if you can think of that. Okay, rather than getting that forward momentum, I want you to get your legs to actually do the work rather than using the momentum of your body. That's better. Alright, mate, so this is a pretty important one. We call this one the clams. A lot of knee soreness comes from weak glutes. Okay, so we're going to try and strengthen these up. Enables the knees not to absorb so much shock. When you've got strong glutes, they take most of the shock when you start walking or running. But basically how we want to make sure that your back, if you can sort of use the mat here, mate, as a bit of a guide. Yep. Okay, I want you to get your mat and your bum and your back all in the same line. So push yourself to the back of the mat. Yeah, and I want you to get your this arm up here, up the top. That's it. Okay, so what you want to try and do is have a bit of a forward lean to that. So just put your hips forward. Okay, bring your knees up. Okay, and hips forward. So keep that forward. So what you don't want to be doing is leaning back and doing that, because you want to isolate the glutes a bit. Yep. I just want you to bring your leg up, okay? But try and keep that hip forward. Okay? Keep the hip forward. That's it. Doesn't have to be a big movement. That's it. So progression of here, mate, what I want you to do, so we're going to do from now on, so that's what we've been doing over the first couple of weeks, is just slowly building up some strength here. What I want me to do now is we're going to do 5 on each knee, okay, and then you can do 5 fast. Okay, so let's do 5 sort of slow, just concentrating on the technique. 1, 2, 5 fast. As fast as you can, just get that action right. 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Raising your feet to up here. Now I want you to lift your leg from there. Okay, that's good. So yeah, basically you can do that. So you get a little bit more movement, a little bit more range. Okay, so 5 slow, 5 fast. So you've got to keep that leg up yourself. That's it. And then 5 fast. The next one is 5 up to here. So we're going to keep your legs up. So lift your leg up, and I want you to extend your leg. There, down, and down. Up, extend. So I want you to bring it out to the front. Yeah, that's it. Down. Yep, and then in. Yeah. Hamstring curls. Now it's all about control. So what I want you to do is we've got to activate your lower core. Okay, and I want you to lift as you come through. It's your butt, it's your glutes that's lifting. So bringing your legs in, and I want you lifting here. Okay, hold and then down. Nice and slow. That's it. You might even be able to actually bring your feet in a bit, mate. That's better. That's it. So lift. Good. Up, hold, and then down. It's really important that control as you go down.